You have so kindly requested that I start up my gift guide series again, and I will happily oblige. If you're a crafty person and your style of gift giving is something really memorable and sentimental, then I think you're gonna love these ideas. This is the first category, and we're starting off strong with one of my favorite things, which is these custom coffee table picture books. These are stunning if you have recently celebrated a big event like a wedding. This doesn't have to be wedding related. This could be photos compiled from an entire lifetime relationship with someone. Another idea for this is photos from your travels if you've gone on a really long holiday. It's just so nice to have the physical form of photos again to flick through, which has prompted in recent years the rise of people using film cameras again. And 35mm Co has recently come out with a whole range of these different photo albums for you to store all of these pictures, but they still look like a home decor piece. Next thing I love, if you're a crafty person, you should make someone one of these custom frilly frames. Inside the frame, obviously you can fill this with like your favorite photo together, or you can do a little bit of a scrapbook, maybe an important recipe or a ticket. Down the bottom, you can see a collection of like vintage magazines. I think if the person you're gifting is really into junk journaling, scrapbooking, they will probably love this idea. You could also get them a little box of vintage magazines like from the year that they were born, so it's a little bit more personalized. I love receiving personalized gifts. Obviously a really popular option is like embroidered pillowcases, sleeping masks, toiletry bags. Another thing you could do for someone is get their signature scent and engrave their name on the bottle. I honestly think you cannot go wrong with a personalized pendant. This could also be a locket. These colored stone heart necklaces from Millie Savage have been on my wish list for the longest time. This obviously isn't a new concept. It was so popular when I was growing up, but I feel like we have forgotten about the best friend heart necklaces for a while. I was recently introduced to the Florietta hairbrush, which you can see down in the bottom left. It's a boar bristle hairbrush, which is already the best of the best. It's aesthetic, and then you can get any name engraved on the back. Lastly, for this page, if the person you're gifting is sentimental, they probably like to have somewhere to store all of these special things. And that jewelry box down the bottom, it's got a glossy finish on the outside and velvet interior. I actually used that jewelry box as the wishing well for my wedding because it was just too stunning not to be on display somewhere. Last but certainly not least, we need to talk about some homemade collectible Christmas decorations. There's so many different things you can make. I know bows have been having a moment for several years now, but I think these really big padded ones are so cool. I adore these shimmering Victorian style angel ornaments that I think you could have fun making yourself, and you could even put a little photo in the center. This trend up here of putting sticker gems or jewels on flowers is adorable. Not only could you gift someone a bunch of flowers like this that you've customized, but you could also buy a bunch of fake orchids, add the gems yourself, and use this in your gift wrapping. Lastly, we're seeing these ribbon medals kind of coming back as brooches or bag charms. There's a few different tutorials online of how you can make them yourself, and they're so easy to customize with different colors and pins. While I am not a super skilled crafty person myself, I would absolutely love to receive any of these gifts because I am very sentimental